What's up, guys? This is Art with All Thumbs Gaming, and this is another game of Halo Reach. And as you can see, the title update beta playlist is now live, so I wanted to go ahead and get this gameplay up for you as quickly as possible. And I wanted to note some of the changes that have been made with the title update. Now, this title update is in anticipation of Halo Anniversary, which comes out in November. And yeah, this gameplay isn't anything to write home about. This is just the first game that I was able to get in the playlist. So don't criticize my gameplay too much. But yeah, some of the main changes is what I wanted to look at. And first off is the reticle bloom. And I don't know how aware of Halo Reach's gameplay you are, but typically in Halo Reach, you have what is called reticle bloom, and that is whenever you pull the trigger, your reticle expands to a larger area, and if you were to pull the trigger again while your reticle is expanded, your bullet could hit randomly anywhere in the area created. And as you see here, I am just absolutely spamming the DMR and getting all my hits. It looks like they implemented the change of reticle bloom without changing the animation. So the animation to your reticle still occurs, so it will expand and contract, but the idea is that the effect of the bloom has gone away. So now you can pull the trigger as fast as you want to, and your bullets will hit dead center of your reticle every time. The idea is to make it more like the classic Halo Combat Evolved multiplayer. And apparently this change has also been implemented with the pistol. I didn't get as much of a chance this game to experiment with the pistol because I kept finding DMRs. But from what I can tell, it's absolutely devastating. See, I'm just spamming that DMR, and yeah, it's absolutely deadly. Now, there are several implications here. First off is that, yeah, it's a whole lot of fun, let me just say. Not having to pace your shots, just absolutely destroying. But that also means there's less strategy involved, and so noobish players are going to have, I guess, a little bit of a more of an advantage just because they can shoot as fast as they want to, and as long as they're on target, their bullets will make contact. One of the things that I liked about the fact that they had reticle bloom was that there was a new, I guess, sense of strategy involved, and it just added depth to the game, in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely harkens back to the Halo of old, and I enjoy it. There was some team shot involved there. But yeah, just having basically a Death Star in your hand that you can absolutely destroy people with, and not having to worry about taking your time and finessing the trigger, in other words. And you see there, I would have had that, but it got stolen by a teammate. But yeah, the other changes that they've made with the title update are Armor Lock has been extremely nerfed, and I am very pleased about that. First off, it will now no longer shed grenades if you are stuck by someone with a plasma grenade and then you go into Armor Lock, you still die. And I think that's a welcome addition because sticking someone requires so much luck/skill anyway that the fact that you get a stick off is usually pretty impressive. And so most of the time, if you can get a stick, you deserve to get the kill. Now there, I have no idea what happened. You see the burn mark on the floor there. My rocket just kind of blew up in midair for no apparent reason. So I don't know if there's some glitching going on with this title update, if it caused other problems in the program. That could be a result of that, or it could just be a random thing. Could be network involved. I have no idea, but yeah, that was really strange. But yeah, other than the plasma grenade thing, the Armor Lock now also, it transfers the damage you take before you activate the Armor Lock and reduces the amount of Armor Lock, I guess, power that you have. So say I'm being attacked and a guy brings my shield halfway down, there's some kind of formula that's going to reduce the time that I can stay in Armor Lock based on the amount of damage I took beforehand. At least that's my understanding of it. I guess time will tell if that's actually the case. But yeah, so that also diminishes the effectiveness of Armor Lock a good bit. Other changes that were made in the title update is the melee system has been changed as well to make it more like Halo 3. Right now in Reach, it takes 2 melees to an enemy to kill them, no matter what amount of shield they have left, as long as they have shielding. So if someone has 1% shields, it takes 2 melees to kill them. If they have 100% shields, it takes 2 melees to kill them. So none of your melee damage transfers into health damage with the current Reach matchmaking. In Halo 3, they had a different system in place where if you got a melee off, it would do damage to the shields as well as damage to the health. So if your health was already really low, or if you had a portion of your shields taken down, some of that damage transferred into your health after you took the hit, which I think is a much better system, because if your health is already low or your shields are already low, the melee should have the same amount of damage as if you didn't have shields, in my opinion. So hopefully that'll be a good change. I didn't notice it much in this gameplay with the melees, and I can't really think of an instance where I was able to give an example of that. But yeah, that's a welcome change in my opinion. The other thing is sword clashing not sword clashing. I guess the sword melee block, where you could block a sword lunge with any weapon. That has also been taken out in the classic mode with the title update. And as far as I know, they're still going to maintain the old Halo Reach multiplayer on a playlist basis. And the changes that were made in the title update will only apply to classic game types. So, for those who love the changes, I'm sure you'll be able to play when you want, what you want. And those who have the opposite opinion will also be able to cater to their needs. But so yeah, I think it's a welcome change. It's nice that not only because I like some of the improvements, but just to shake things up a little and give some variety is always fun. And it's kind of strange to me that Bungie didn't already implement the ability to reduce the reticle bloom as part of their back-end system. But they didn't, and so it required this title update. And yeah, that's pretty much it. This game is coming to a close. I think I ended up with 13 kills and 3 deaths. Yeah, 13 kills, 3 deaths, and a few assists. But I'll talk to you guys later.